Today, the most prominent representatives of the Italian automotive industry are probably supercars produced by Ferrari and Lamborghini. However, the Italian car production is actually much more diverse and has the rich history that spans across centuries, beginning in 1899 when the first 4-horsepower Fiat was built. In order to see whether this European country remains a dominant player on the map of the world's auto manufacturing, we will show you the newest 2020 model lineups represented by the exciting performance autos and a few mass-market ones to get around the small Roman towns. Subscribe to Automotive Territory to stay informed about the latest video releases and enjoy the ride. Ferrari F8 Tributo. This new mid-engine car is aimed to replace the 488 GTB in the Ferrari's lineup, but fear not, as it is basically a faster, more stylish, and fun version of it. The 2020 F8 Tributo is 88 pounds lighter, 10% more aerodynamic, and has 49 more horses. In addition to aggressive fascia design, the S-duct in the front and lacks an engine cover, there are awesome-looking quad-round taillights, returning for the first time since the F430. The powertrain of the F8 Tributo is borrowed from the Pista, featuring its 3.9-liter V8 mounted behind the seats and a rear-wheel drive. This legendary engine delivers 710 horses and 568 pound-feet of torque, which allowed the supercar to go from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and easily hit the 211 mph speed mark. And finally, the F8 comes equipped with the latest version of the side-slip angle control. Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio Racing. While the top-of-the-line version of the Stelvio SUV is already a performance machine, this year the company decided to make it even more powerful and exclusive, releasing a new limited edition Alfa Romeo Racing version. Wearing Formula 1 liveries borrowed from the Alfa Romeo C38 race car, the Stelvio Quadrifoglio Racing celebrates the brand's comeback to the prestigious competition. However, the new look is not the only feature that makes this SUV truly stand out. The exterior of the car gets a number of carbon fiber elements, including mirror caps and skirt inserts, plus carbon ceramic discs with red brake calipers, and new 20-inch alloy wheels instead of standard 19-inch ones. The 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 from the regular Stelvio Quadrifoglio is paired with the Akrapovic titanium exhaust and is tuned to output 15 more horses, now netting 520 HP and 443 pound-feet of torque. Attell design DaVinci. At the first glance, this Italian Grand Tourer is slightly reminiscent of the brand's previous creations for BMW and Lotus, but actually, its design is 100% original. The four-seater has beautiful sloping roofline, active rear spoiler, 22-inch aluminum wheels wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires, and large gull-wing doors that allow easy access to both rows of its cabin. The interior of the DaVinci was designed in partnership with Alcantara, so naturally, it is performed using the highest quality fabrics from the brand. The powertrain specifications for the concept remain undisclosed, but it has been announced as all-electric, featuring twin e-motors and a floor-mounted battery. Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider. The Huracan line was introduced in 2014 as a supposedly affordable Lamborghini and a follow-up to the Gallardo. It is in turn being succeeded by the second-generation Evo. After the coupe model was released, the Huracan Evo was soon followed by the drop-top Spider variant, presented at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show. The exterior was refreshed to feature a new front bumper, plus the rear fascia and spoiler were reworked for greater aerodynamics. Under the hood, the Spider keeps the coupe's powertrain, which is embodied by the naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10 with 640 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. Paired with a 7-speed dual clutch, it allows this Lambo to go from a standstill to 62 mph in just 3.1 seconds, which is 0.2 of a second slower than the coupe version. The supercar's convertible roof needs 17 seconds to be fully raised or lowered and can be operated at the speeds up to 31 mph. Fiat 120th Anniversary Edition. Believe it or not, but the Italian carmaker Fiat is celebrating its 120th anniversary in 2019, a milestone that very few car companies has managed to reach. To commemorate the occasion, a limited edition of 500X, 500, and 500L models is being released. The range gets new engine options, represented by a 1.0 Firefly Turbo, 0.9 Twin Air, and 1.3 Multi-Jet, with 120, 85, and 95 horsepower respectively. Plus, each model gets a number of optional exclusive powertrains. The trio sports a sophisticated two-color tuxedo livery, which is accessorized with an exclusive matching key coffer, copper-colored details, and elegant interior upholstery. The newcomers are factory-equipped with a 7-inch HD Live touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. Moreover, Fiat offers further customization to the 120th anniversary edition with a selection of authentic accessories developed by Mopar. Lamborghini Aventador SVJ Roadster. The roofless follow-up to the SVJ Coupe was inevitable and will be released as a 2020 model. The Aventador SVJ Roadster is joining the party, being powered by the same naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine linked to a 7-speed single-clutch automatic. The supercar is not equipped with a retraction mechanism, and you will actually have to manually install or disassemble the two-piece carbon fiber hardtop, which will stay in the front when not in use. The Roadster gets the latest aerodynamic Lamborghini Attiva 2.0 system, 4 active suspension, and Monaca carbon fiber construction, which ensure agility on the road and the lowest drag coefficient, making it the most aerodynamic iteration of the supercar. All in all, 800 units of the SVJ convertible will be built, and the future owners can expect remarkable driving experience with 2.9 seconds 0 to 60 and 218 miles per hour top speed. Thanks for being with us. Make sure to watch this episode till the end to help us grow, and consider watching more videos by following the links in the description and information cards. Let's keep rolling. Maserati Alfieri. The debut of the Maserati Alfieri concept took place all the way in 2014, and since then, the company has been constantly postponing the release of the production model. Good news is that the Italian luxury car maker has finally confirmed the 2020 release of this characteristically Maserati sports car. It will be replacing the aging Gran Turismo and is expected to pose real competition to the premium segment of electrified coupes. Moreover, a convertible version is also in the making. As of today, the Alfieri is planned as a plug-in hybrid model with full active torque vectoring, electrified all-wheel drive system, and active aerodynamics. It should be compatible with 800-volt battery system and will have incredible speed parameters. 0 to 60 mph acceleration will take 2 seconds, while the top speed will reach 187 miles per hour. Alfa Romeo Giulietta. The third generation of the subcompact hatchback has been in production since 2010, and even though it has long started showing its age, Alfa Romeo is reluctant to make a full redesign and rather releases minor facelifts and trim revisions. The 2019 model year sees the introduction of 2 new configurations, Executive and Veloce, while Super and Sport are being revisited in terms of packaging. The engine lineup includes a 1.4-liter 120 horsepower turbo gasoline, a 1.6-liter 120 horsepower multi-jet with manual or Alfa TCT automatic transmission, and a tweaked higher-performing 2.0-liter 170 horsepower engine with Alfa TCT. The interiors are now more tech-advanced, with standard 5 or 6.5 inches Uconnect infotainment. The rest of the available equipment includes 2-zone automatic climate control, cruise control, steering wheel controls, and premium upholstery materials. Lamborghini Huracan Evo. On paper, the new Lamborghini looks pretty similar to the original Huracan, but in reality, it packs tons of tech, much improved aerodynamics, and tremendous downforce. The Evo gets reworked body that is optimized for better performance. It features a new front splitter with new air curtain and integrated wing, plus a redesigned underbody and high-mounted tailpipes. Instead of the ALA system from the Performante, the Evo adopts a new 4-wheel steering from the Aventador. Under its hood is Lamborghini's well-known 5.2-liter naturally aspirated V10 that outputs 631 horses and 442 pound-feet of torque, and is mated to an all-wheel drive system with torque vectoring. The powertrain also gets a new control unit called the Lamborghini Integrated Vehicle Dynamic System. With this setup, the car is capable of reaching a 202 miles per hour mark and speeding to 60 from a standstill in 2.9 seconds. Maserati Levante. Though for the 2019 model year, Maserati had been widely rumored to launch a plug-in hybrid version of its Levante SUV, instead the company chose to follow a different strategy, releasing two new performance trims of the automobile. In addition to the previously available Levante and Levante S that are equipped with a 3.0-liter V6 engine, the new GTS and Trofeo joined the range, getting a 3.8-liter V8 engine sourced from Ferrari. While its torque output is the same 538 pound-feet in both models, the V8 is tuned to output 550 horsepower in the GTS and 590 in the Trofeo, which is the fastest in the lineup with a maximum speed of 187 miles per hour and 0 to 60 time of 3.7 seconds. On the inside, the 2019 5-seater is as luxurious as usual, featuring leather upholstery, 12-way power-adjustable front seats, and an 8.4-inch infotainment system. Alfa Romeo Tonale. This 2+2-seat C-segment crossover is the preview of the upcoming Alfa Romeo model that will slot below the Stelvio in the company's lineup. At the concept stage, the Tonale is presented as a plug-in hybrid, with the powertrain being borrowed from the Jeep Renegade, which is also a part of the FCA group. The engine is expected to be mounted at the front, and the electric motor will bring into motion rear wheels. The setup will likely ensure all-wheel drive capability and rather dynamic performance adhering to the Alfa Romeo autos. This PHEV crossover has DNA driving selector with 3 modes: dual power for maximum performance, natural for everyday use, and advanced efficiency setting for the use of electric propulsion only. What do you think about the state of the Italian automotive industry? Do they still make the best supercars in the world? Leave your comments below and subscribe to Automotive Territory to get alerts about the new videos. Make sure not to leave before watching other episodes about the 2020 lineups from other countries. The suggestions are on the screen. May the torque be with you!